Christy from Christy's Corner, and today I'm going to show you how to make a couple of different things. First, I'm going to show you how to make these door hangs that you put on your door when you go to Disney. I've got some mini ones and a Mickey one. And to show you how to do the Mousekeeping thank you cards, where there's a little pocket right here and you can just slip some money in there. So I made these, the ones I just showed you a couple of weeks ago. I had the flu and I was bored and wanted to do a little activity, but didn't want to record. So now I'm going to show you how to do it, and I know you can see my face like right here. That's so funny. So what I use is I literally use just some mugs, like this mug here. This is my sorority mug from when I was in college. I've got a small size here and a larger size here, and I'm using this big bowl. So the door hangings, I'm going to use this surface here to trace it, and that's the body of my Mickey. And then this surface here to trace it, and those are the ears. For the smaller one, for the tips, I'm using this surface as the body and this surface as the ears. And I'm tracing it with a pen because I could not find a pencil. So I've got some construction paper, I've got red and yellow. I've got a glue stick, just an average little glue stick. And I've got some scissors, and that's literally all you need. So let's get started. So I'm going to use the red one, and I'm making my Mickey Mouse as close to the edge as possible so that I can use this construction paper more. And I'm literally just tracing around the ball, just like that. So let's see if you can see my circle right here around. Then I'm going to take this piece and make my Mickey ears and trace. Let me turn this around this way so the handle's not in my way. And then I've traced that around there. So now you see that there are Mickey ears attached. So then I'm going to cut this out. So now that my Mickey's cut out, you can see that this is the side I wrote on. Right, here's the line. So you want this to be the back. You then want to take your other color, which is right here, and you want to trace the same thing with the big bowl, because we want to make his pants. And if you're doing a mini, it's the same thing, because if you noticed on my mini picture, which is right here, it has the same pants, but I put polka dots on there instead. And to make the polka dots, I literally just traced the cap of this 6 times and cut them out and glued them on, which I'll mention later. I also just kind of drew my own bow and glued that on. I didn't trace it, I just drew it and then cut it out. So for the pants, you want to trace the bowl. Then we're going to cut it out. Okay, it's now cut out. So what I want to do is I want to fold it in half. If I can get it. There we go. So I'm folding it in half, and then I'm taking the scissors and cutting down the perforated line. Just like that, so you only have a half. This is the side that I drew on, that my line's right there, so I'm going to put the glue on the surface of that side. And this one's the door hang, so I am covering the entire surface of the You don't have to use a glue stick. You can use whatever kind of glue you want. I just used what was available. This cost me nothing. I had all this stuff already. And you want to line it up and stick it on. So for this one, I need to go this way a little bit so that it's even Steven. Is anyone's name Steven? Anyone have a kid named Steven? Sorry, I don't know why I said that. All right, so his pants are on. The next thing you want to do, you can either trace this lid to make circles, or you can draw your own ovals. I think I'm going to just draw my own ovals, because that's what I did with the bigger ones that I've already made, and the little ones is where I trace the circle. So let's do that. I literally just draw one oval because I want them to match, and then cut it out. Here's my little oval I drew. Alright, now that it's cut out, I'm just going to hold it up here. Let me cut this little piece off so it's smaller. Hold it up here and cut another one out, just tracing this one. So there they are. And I'm just gonna put some glue on the back of it. And then put it on. And then I just glued them on. So there's your Mickey's name tag. You can put whatever you want up here, like maybe vacation 2019, whatever year it is, and then someone's name right here, and it's a door hang. For me, I literally just put my kid's name right here and put nothing up here. So that's how you make a door hang. You would, you can either buy some sticky magnets and stick it to the back to hang it on your door if it's a metal door, or some tape to tape it on. Pretty sure you can use tape. I haven't confirmed that. Okay, now to make the little ones that say, and I use Sharpie to write on these. Thank you, Mousekeeping. Thank you here, Mousekeeping here. And it has a little slot to put your information here. I'm going to show you how to do that one. So here's my construction paper. This mug is the body this time. So I'm going to trace the body, and I'm starting right here under the handle because I know that's the most difficult spot to get. So there's the body, and then here's my ears. So I just traced all of that. You can see it right there. So now I'm going to cut it out. All right, now that it's cut out, I'm going to flip it over because this is the writing side. We want that face down. And you remember the half pants that we cut out? We want to use that because we want to save as much paper as we can when making these. I'm going to take that take my cup, set it down on the paper, and trace the half cup. So it looks like this, and then I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, so that's now cut out. And yes, if you put it up here, you're like, hey, what's going on? It's like way up there. So I literally put it down right inside of the side that it has my markings on it up, and then measure it up to where the ears meet and make my marks there. And then I just cut across to meet up with the other side. Just like that. And then, oh look, it matches. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it over to where the right hand side's up and take my glue stick and only go along the edges, because you wanna be able to fit your money down in there. So we're just taking the glue stick and putting glue around the edges. Just like this, so that you have an opening all right here. And then I'm just going to glue it on to my Mickey. Just like that. So you got your little open spot here. So to make your Mickey circles for his pants, I take my glue stick lid and I trace it twice. Now, again, if you want to do mini, I do 6 of them. I trace it 6 times and cut all 6 out. And then just randomly glue them on. So we're doing Mickey, but if you want to do mini, that's how I did it. All right, so I traced my 2 circles, and then I'm going to cut those out. Okay, so my circles are cut out, and I want to put glue on the side that had my ink on it, and then just stick it on there. Just like that. I did not make my circles perfect, but it's still pretty cute. So this is where you would put like thank you mousekeeping or whatever you want to put on the ears, or you can put it here. I put it on the ears because the money's sticking out right here, and you can leave that for your mousekeepers. So to make the bow for the mini, and if you notice, because I didn't spend any extra money, I literally just used whatever colors I had. I thought the purple was cute, but if you want to make mini ears, I did it quite simply. I did like a butterfly, and this yellow paper is probably the best paper to kind of show you on how I did it. So let's come over here. So I kind of drew like a fat butterfly. I did an oval like this, and then I came up here and just did bubbles like this. And if you can see that they're not exactly the same size. So when I was cutting it out, I kind of like changed my way of how I was cutting it, just to kind of make them the same size. But that's literally how I made my bow. You can make your bows any way you like. I just felt like this was the easiest way, and this is how I draw my butterflies too. So that's it, really. You've got your mousekeeping, and you've got where the big one go. There it is. And then you've got your door hanging thing. And you just put the name in here. I use Sharpie. Actually, I don't think I used Sharpie. I think I used a black paint pen. Yeah, I used a black paint pen. But it works just as well as Sharpie does. So that's it. If you have any questions, again, this was free for me to make. I used my own bowl, my own coffee mug, a glue stick I already had, a pen, some scissors, some construction paper I already had. If you have any questions about this, or you have any ideas of more DIYs that you would like me to try, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button. Thanks. Bye.